And what kind of clearance do I need here? Oh, I think it's just a shortcut. Yep. Security check. Pretty sure that's what we just did. There's a few doors that only open from one side, and I think we just looped. Oh, look, you can even see on the map how the hallway gets all twisted up. I don't think we saw that video. Oh, it started playing again, but yeah, maybe. It does also add a copy to your video. Oh my god! I almost missed this. Get ready for my favorite show. It's the Threshold Kids.
I can see you're upset, Meg. Why don't you tell Uncle Mr. Bones what's wrong?
Uncle Mr. Bones.
I did bad on my clairvoyance test.
Oh, Moira.
You can't ace every test, Meg. You see, everyone has different brains.
Brains. Oh.
Some brains can talk to each other. We call this ESP.
ESP?
Oh.
Some brains can lift objects like a baseball. Talk about a fly ball, eh, Meg? No interruptions! So who cares if you fail your clairvoyance test? Maybe your brain can throw baseballs, or talk to dead people, or make friends blind.
That's a good one.
Once we know what your brains can do, we'll know what job to give you. And if your brains are just right, you'll get to sit in the big chair.
I'm telling you, you gotta hook up with Adult Swim.
What if I don't want the big chair?
What if I don't want the big chair?
20 seasons.
That's why we're all here.
That's why we're all here,
Use those
Meg.
brains to listen for once, or the only chair you'll get in is the one with straps.
Another fantastic episode. But yeah, again, I think this is a perfect idea for an actual show. All of the crazy things that happen in an SCP facility. And then just make light of it. I'm sure there's lots of great jokes. I thought I saw something. Oh, it was back here. Oh, that one's well hidden, kind of. If not for that prompt, I might have passed that. Please get out of the damn way. I can't use my powers in here, so... Who was that? That was BTSDM. Thank you for the 39 months, and says, ooh-woo. Ooh-woo to you, too. Thanks very much for your patronage. Bright Falls Summary. An unconfirmed threshold manifestation at Cauldron Lake, Washington resulted in a fictional story written by the author Alan Wake, creating an AWE. It's an altered world event. Not some kind of root beer or something, or wrestling, in which reality was altered to match that of the story, though only locally and for a limited time. They should also retro-engineer that Will Ferrell movie, Stranger Than Fiction, to be an AWE. Mr. Kirkland, head of investigations, was alerted on September 13th, 2010, by ex-Bureau agent Frank Breaker see redacted, that an AWE event was taking place in Bright Falls, Washington. Referred to events investigated in 1970s, 76, 78. Breaker had received a call from Barry Wheeler, Alan Wake's literary agent, on behalf of Breaker's daughter, Sarah, who is the current sheriff of Bright Falls. A Bureau field team arrived on the site 2 days later, only to confirm that the event was over. Interviews were conducted, referred to the 1970 redacted Thomas Zane, 1976-78, Odin Anderson, Tor Anderson. Alan Waite was believed to redacted instigator. Eyewitness reports highlight an old light switch, possible object of power, that redacted missing. Wake was not found at the scene. Reports claim he dived into the lake, but no body was recovered in the search. Yeah, so fans of Alan Wake apparently will need to play this game for extended lore. It's super cool that they've fit that in. Okay, this is the room we went in before, right? Pretty sure. Will the movie play again? Might be that once you leave the room, it stops. I guess I could just watch it out of my archive. There's still an episode of Threshold Kids somewhere that I missed. It just drives me nuts.
Is this what Dylan wanted me to see? It doesn't matter. We need to find that projector.
Yo, what if every Remedy game is in the same universe? Could it be that when Max Payne goes on drug trips, he's actually experiencing an altered world event? Outfits, candidate, piece... I got an outfit? Dude, I've been playing this for like 20 hours. That's the first outfit I've gotten. Maybe I've just missed them all. Well, it's not the first, because I got DLC from pre-ordering it.
I was right. The Bureau could have given me the answers, but they just stood by and watched me.
Mm-hmm. That's what they do. But now you're in charge of them, so, you know, rip and tear, right? Jesse Faden movement tracking. Eastward movement, cause for concern. Departs Cheyenne, Wyoming, arrives in Sydney. Okay, so he just, like, goes on a bunch of trips. Arrives in New York City. Okay. This probably is relevant, but I don't quite... Oh, that said Jesse, not... I thought that was talking about the brother. That was talking about me. Oops.
We used to play there all the time. Me and Dylan. And other kids as well. We loved it. This time, I remember, was different. We found a way in, deeper into it, like it had shifted. We went inside, and that's where we found the slide projector.
A dump is a place for lost things. Things that have been thrown away. Did you ever feel that way when you were growing up, Jesse?
What? No. Yes, but that has nothing to do with...
Was there a slide projector at your home when you were small?
No.
Those were before your time, I suppose. But your family did look at photos together, maybe. In one form or the other?
Maybe.
When was this? Can you remember? At parties? Barbecues? How did it make you feel? Did your parents ever show pictures that embarrassed you? Was alcohol ever involved at these parties? Did your parents drink? Did that make you uncomfortable?
No. That's just stupid. Come on. That has nothing to do with this. Nothing.
This light projector, let me ask you this. As a child, did you ever fantasize about worlds inside pictures? Inside a painting? You know, stepping into a painting, into a hidden world, escaping and finding adventure there, away from your parents.
You know, like that one Rick and Morty
I don't
episode.
remember. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, that's always a great quality, is when your therapist basically mentally tortures you until you're on the verge of crying. I was going to say something a minute ago. Now I don't remember what it was. I feel like this painting was relevant. Wasn't this in the motel? This is a bureau site. Oh, okay. I guess that would kind of explain it, wouldn't it? Shortcut? Oh, yeah.
They studied what happened in Ordinary here. That's the
Wow.
place to start looking.
So for those that didn't know the story, Jessie originally found a slide projector that opened like a rift when she was 11. And her and her brother both kind of experienced this entity, which is called Polaris, and is in her mind still. And after that event, the Institute came and took away her brother, and so she's here trying to find him, and, well, we did find him. And basically, we still don't know why Polaris is in our head, or what the hell's going on with that. Oh, hey. And we're also looking for the slide projector itself, which is here somewhere. And I guess the belief is we can use it to go back to the astral plane that way and maybe figure out more. Yeah, Dylan's the brother. So if you didn't know, another one of my powers is I can recruit enemies that are at low health to fight for me. If you want to be that kind of player, you can actually kind of not do much fighting and just have them do it for you. And then when they're done being possessed, they'll just die. So it's pretty handy. Thank you, It's Me, Brian, for the 16 months. That's a good long time. Thank you so much for all your support. And I'm happy you chose to join us tonight. I hope you're having a good night. So yeah, this is more the pace that the game had been at outside of those couple of boss fights. It's a little bit of combat, a little bit of exploring, a little bit of reading. Work chat, dead dog? Is that what that said? Only laughing due to the absurdity. Yep, that's what it said. I see your creepy teeth delivery and raise you a dead dog. Yeah, like a straight up deceased dog. Had a collar on it and everything. It had been rotting in that box since they packed it up. Go ahead and imagine how that smelled. So don't go whining to me. I wish I got to watch a parade of human teeth. Oh boy. Yeah, always lively inter-office memos at this place. Did I just... Yeah, I did just walk back. Attention lapse for a moment. Just walk the opposite direction. Ooh. Activatable elevator, huh? Whoa! That's the second time it mimicked me. Where's this go?
Dylan and I were both prime candidates. Experiments.
Oh. Right into the belly of the beast, eh? Turntable, ordinary AWE, prime candidate program, security. Okay, wait, I might not want to go here yet. Oh, I should change into that other outfit and see what it looks like. There must be a power circle around here. Actually, it's almost definitely where that room is. where it was just going. Prime candidates isn't that from the Detective Jenkins? They did have something similar to that, yeah. It's kind of fun to just mess with the particle effects. Alright, well, I guess back to the elevator then. Unless there's something over here. Oh, yep, there's the circle. Quite a bit of screaming going on, too. Hey, it was Detective Jenks, by the way, but still, point taken. What? Where the hell did they come from? They must have just teleported in behind me. Dicks. Tell me about poppy pods. No! That's not allowed. I keep forgetting you can only hold a charge so long on that before it goes off. Oh. It's like they shot their wad a little early. Sure, activate it, whatever. You will help us with the ensuing waves. It's also quite nice that they can kind of guide you to where the next enemies are, because you can't always tell. Oh. That answered another question I had, which is, will they keep shooting at your dude as you try to steal them? Apparently no. They actually stop. So the bright red color, by the way, they actually give you backstory on why that happens. Oh, hey! New York City subway. There's like a gradation from green through red about how likely a shift is about to take place. Because the house is always moving and reshaping, it's more unstable when it's red and even yellow. But you'll see some rooms of various types.
We're going back home.
Are we?
Of course we are. It started there, and it's never gone away.
This is interesting. You know what? Let's just go to the circle again. I want to spend some points of some kind. Oh, can you only change outfits at the executive one? Maybe that's the case. Yeah, let's upgrade... Spin? I think I use that one the most. I only have 2 points. Not going to spend it on shield, though. I mean, I guess this is all levitation duration the whole way down. I should probably just save up to get 4 and buy the last health upgrade. It's the most useful. Oh, you know the other thing, now that I've got a circle here, let's just go back real quick to the lower panopticon, and we'll go turn in that quest that I never did. Yeah, I believe charge is the grenade launcher. I still haven't bought that. What have you missed thus far?
I told Salvador it was
We went on a mold
No.
mission and
Relax,
secured a bunch of OOPs.
just the panopticons.
I found all those missing altered items.
All of them. Wow, you have a gift, ma'am. But those weren't all of the altered items missing
Oh.
from the panopticon. The hiss must be making them restless. We've had several more containment breaches.
How many of these things did he lose?
This guy's terrible at his
How
job.
many?
Just a couple. Should be no problem.
36.
I really appreciate your help. Really. Just super.
Oh, I got 2 ability points. Perfect. It's exactly the number I needed. Right, so...
I'll see you later, Langston.
I'll be here.
Where do I get
like
more?
Always.
Ah, the Flamingo, the Mannequin, and the Rubber Duck. That sounds like a great mystery movie. Locate the mirror! I knew the mirror had to be in there somewhere. I actually really want to do that mission. The plates on their chests, what are they called? HREs? Harmonic resonance emitters? HRE. It sends out a vibration that apparently stops the hiss from possessing you. It's one of the things Dr. Darling came up with before the hiss came, and we kind of think it's pretty suspicious that he figured out a defense mechanism against them before they showed up. Alright, see you later, Johnny. Have a good sleep. What did we get here? The Willow AWE Shipping Manifest. Inventory list of recovered materials. A hollow sphere, stone-like material, vitrified soil with redacted pieces of various sizes and colors, animal carcass possibly canine, rusted metal bucket, leather wallet, aged shotgun cartridge. All materials to go to investigation sector for further analysis. Was this... Is this the one we didn't see all of? Probably, right?
Ordinary. So much coming together in this one case. A new object of power, something we have not seen before. I mean, coming from me, that's saying something. And the boy, Dylan Faden, prime candidate 6, and the sister as well.
Yeah, see, I drew a 6 back.
The boy, so much potential. We're talking Northmore level readings here. And I don't want to invoke his name.
Wow, Northmore.
It's completely different circumstances here. It's remarkable.
Oh, this is the actor that voiced Alan Wake. Neat. I didn't know that.
There was an incident. Yes.
Yeah, I didn't see this bit. We walked away.
We lost a valuable member of our team, yes. Excessive force. Dylan has so much. But he's just a kid. Like, I'll take the blame. He needs some slack. I mean, boys will be boys. He's exceptional and under a lot of stress. Roberts got killed. It's an unfortunate accident, that's all. Marshall needs to realize this. We will make this work. We'll make this work.
Marshall's the security lady that seems quite cynical. So I guess maybe her and Dr. Darling had been at odds.
I told Salvador.
Do you have new dialogue?
I really appreciate you helping catch these altered items, ma'am. I'm not really a fieldwork type of guy.
Oh, no, he wants the quest turned in.
I'll see you later, Langston.
I'll be here, like always.
Yeah, I could listen to the hotline calls, sure. I wasn't really avoiding them, I just didn't.
After North Moore stepped down, I doubled every effort to find new prime candidates. There was no one. No one but me. That wasn't good enough. I pushed hard. I never wanted the Bureau to end up in that situation again. The Bureau needs a director. Always. When my time reaches an end, I want more options on the table. P1 through P5 were all false leads, dead ends, and disappointments. Then P6, Dylan Faden. He fell into our arms. No parents, they're gone. Casualties of an AWE. The boy has exceptional talent. The oldest house will be his home. We'll build him from the ground up. He'll be trained and taken care of. Darling can be in charge of this project. I can't. I'll stay away. I will not fail the boy like I failed my own family. My daughter and my wife. We weren't careful enough back then. Something came home with me. I took work home. My Susanna got sick. When I realized my mistake, I wanted to bring her here for Darling to do what he could. Kate flat out refused. Civilian doctors treated our daughter, but they didn't have a clue. She died. Kate left me. Same old story. That was a long time ago. The Bureau is all I have now. And the prime candidates are our future. There are two, P6 and P7. We're spoiled for choice.
Right. So I'm P7, brother's P6, I see. So would you say that guy is like a loose cannon cop with nothing left to lose? Because I'm kind of getting that impression. I guess no new hotline or board calls, unfortunately. I'll make a quick pit stop. Oh, actually, first I'm going to buy the last health power-up. Quick pit stop over to Executive. Pop in on the bro and maybe check out my outfit. If that's where I change that. I think that's the only place I can. Just give it a sec to load in. When you first show up, the texture details don't always hit as hard as they should. Here we go. Oh. Comfy jammies. This seems like the type of thing that would cause people to react if I walked up to them wearing this.
Oh my god, did she have to write everything in a made-up gibberish code? Fucking Marshall. I don't think I ever told you this, but I was actually on the path to being a ranger once. Did the whole boot camp thing. Even got rookie status.
You don't want to be a ranger.
Anyway, not the point. My own ranger squad was a great bunch. There was 6 plus me. Remus, Hazard, Cho, Guy, Hepton, Stahl, and Thompson. They were supposed to get back from an expedition yesterday.
Stahl.
We had beers and wings planned. Problem is, they weren't here when Darling handed out the HRAs.
Then they had nothing protecting them from the hiss.
You see, they prepped for the worst, but I think that we're already past that. We all wore these pouches around our neck, and I really don't want the hiss to get them. Could you find them for me? The squad would have come back through maintenance, but they probably spread out from there.
I'll keep an eye out for them, Arish.
And I won't let them stay hiss.
Alright. Oh, right. It doesn't...
Me too.
That's weird.
You're not the only one who's busy, you know.
It pops the new quest, but you can't actually initialize it from within the dialogue. You actually have to escape then hit G, and it doesn't give you enough time to do that. Alright, what do you have?
How are you doing, Jesse? It can't be easy seeing Dylan like this.
I'm fine. What can you tell me? Is he still... human?
Or is he his?
I've taken numerous tissue samples and have tests running as we speak, but from the initial data, he looks healthy. I only see corruption in a superficial way.
What does that mean?
Yeah, he's actually Dancer.
I don't know. This is all new, but if he's like you, maybe Polaris is preventing total Hiss takeover. Or maybe
Wait,
this
he has
is just
Polaris
a new
too?
form of Hiss. We've already seen how it affects people in different ways.
Dylan told me he let the hiss in. Does that change anything?
Voluntary conversion. I mean, hypothetically, that could affect the mental state post-corruption, as well as the extent of biological alteration. But again, this is new territory for me. I'll need time.
You won't have it. I'm gonna shut down the slide projector. That's how the hiss are getting in. Once I close it, this should all be over.
Jesse, we don't know how this works. If you sever their connection to the source, it could cause a terminal chain reaction. Every Hiss-corrupted individual dead.
You know what I've been doing to them this whole time?
Better that than what Dylan is now.
I'm shutting it down. This has to end. Whatever happens, happens.
Okay.
Flex your nuts, you're the director.
I can help.
Okay, good.
Thank you, Emily.
I thought she was going to push back even more. Alright, let's go tell Dylan that we're going to kill him. That's exciting.
Bless us.
Hey!
Bless us.
Evol66, thank you so much for subscribing. There's the man. It's Sigma. What is that melody? See, you can see his feet, so it's the same guy. He has a lot of dreams.
Here we go again. Once more with feeling.
Let me guess. You want to tell me about your dream?
Yes. Yes. In fact, I'm having a dream right now.
Oh. That's new.
In this dream, I'm standing in the corner watching Jesse and Dylan talk about this very dream. This very dream! He said just now! And repeated it again now! I'm standing there and watching, and that's all I can do. It's as if I'm trapped there. And that's all I have to say about that dream.
Okay, Dylan.
Kind of seems like he can go through parallel dimensions or something.
Is he still in there? Or is this the Hiss playing mind games?
Looks like he's having a pretty rough time with it. So the special gun, at the very beginning they kind of briefly mentioned it, but... So the prior director, the first thing when we get into the facility, we find him dead, and it appeared that he shot himself with his gun, his special... they have a word for it. Service weapon. And we were getting like hallucinations, and you saw one of them a little bit ago, of the director talking like from space just into our mind. So the idea was that possibly what happened is the bullet that the gun generated and then shot into his own head is communicating back to the gun, which is now linked to me. So through all of that linkage, I suppose, we're actually getting new data from his dead brain. As weird as that sounds. You know, lots of things sound pretty weird in this universe. And this was that black pyramid someone mentioned before. Why does it need to go through the gun? Well, I guess it doesn't, but I'm just saying it's the same material as the gun, so I assume it's like shooting out a... like a remote node. Any other NPCs? What about Marshall? Is she here? She was here before. Did she leave?
Lots of errors on this phone.
Wasn't she here? Maybe she took off. Or maybe she's on the second floor? I thought she was where that guy is. Oh, just kind of run over your table. Oh. Guess not.
Marshall abandons us.
Oh my god, there's another file I missed? Pope's promotion. There's still more stuff I didn't see in this. I freaking walked around this so many times. Dr. Darling has personally recommended Ms. Pope for a promotion based on her work ethic and assistance in advancing many ongoing research matters. See research reports redacted for breakthroughs resulting from her work. Recommendation: according to her colleagues, Pope has displayed a keen eye for detail and a quick grasp of paranatural concepts. She is professional and diligent, though some of her coworkers complain of social disinterest. The review committee approves this recommendation and promotes Miss Pope to the position of research specialist. Hey, frothing gooch, it's going all right. Thanks for asking. We're doing a lot of lore tonight, exploring these various offices and such. Collective unconscious is defined as a form of unconscious that is shared in all human minds. From this arises unconscious knowledge linking us through our ancestral heritage. See the Young Report, page 12 through 34. Through this collective unconscious, we knowingly attribute a series of images and archetypes to all elements of our lives. These archetypes are never fixed, but shift and change in tandem with our species and culture. This internal belief in the power of images shared by a massive population is redacted in the creation of altered items and objects of power. The sheer amount of redacted, excluded is attracted to the best representation of that image, imbuing a single object with massive amounts of redacted. Theoretically, places of power could likewise be formed by the simple power of sustained collective belief. So it's kind of like the theory of plutonic forms. Platonic forms, not plutonic.
Apparently the director restored HRA production. They're already getting other supporters.
Please tell me that was the last office I hadn't found everything in. What's that? Looks like a... Oh, it's one of those, the stone bridges. But what one is that leading to? I actually can't check from here. I think you can only see the greater map when you actually leave. What are you doing? That's a radio. Yeah, there's so many nooks and crannies they had to design for this. Feels like it almost goes on forever. Every single office has all the decorations. Can you imagine making this many offices? It must get so formulaic, just like desk, 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 chair, 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 put the books, trash can, trash can. Oh, right, I can't fly in here. There's another document! Television proposal. I'm losing my mind with these documents. Television show proposal based on the success of America Overnight, which was their radio show, their like propaganda radio show. We would like to propose the creation of a television series that presents superstition and skeptical thought as entertainment in order to popularize these concepts among the civilian population and create less resistance to redirecting information regarding public paranatural events. We can also use a solid media outlet to test paranatural concepts on civilian audiences, seeing how they react to certain facts presented as fiction, in the event that the Bureau ever decides to make certain realities public knowledge. There are various show licenses that we could purchase and reboot rather than starting from scratch. One particular property seems promising, especially considering its content and tone are precisely what we're looking for. It's called Night Springs and has been off air for a few years now. What the hell's that? Some pictures of... Oh, it's the dude I fought. Yeah, it's the former guy. In the astral plane. The former guy in the astral plane. I wonder if I go back to the sticky note office, will it have gotten stickier? Like, why would they stop duplicating? Oh, I haven't been in this room in a long time. I should backtrack every so often, just see what I missed. There's probably a few just, like, high security clearance rooms that I walked by that I couldn't touch. And also, you've seen how many of these goddamn briefings and things I've just not noticed. It's like a staggering number of rooms sometimes. Oh my god. It would be sick, is if one of these things, I just break it, there's like a secret hallway behind. You'd never know.
Reminder, if you experience an
Yeah, we've seen that.
unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2.
Oh, the P7 thing is plot related, yeah. Oh, there's another one I missed. Dinner reservations. Dinner reservations at 7 at Chez Umbra. Wife will meet you there, don't be late. Flowers are ready for you at lobby reception. Remember, she is turning 46. Lovely. Okay, well that one, aside from being a collectible, not the best. Whoops, I made a mess. It's pretty satisfying how much you can destroy everything. Every single freaking drawer opens. Every piece of glass can shatter. Every computer can blow up. All of the freaking cement can break. It's pretty good. You can also just dash through it. It's through here? Oh, that's... You can see the sticky note room from outside. And the jukebox. Oh, didn't the jukebox have a security clearance in the back of it, maybe? I vaguely remember that. How do I get back down there? Aw, T's crying. We haven't seen him in ages. I sincerely wonder what he's been up to.
Lots of interesting data off that subject.
Was it up? I think it's up one floor. Yeah, he did mention a vacation, that's true. I don't think he went, though. No. Oh, it's down. It's on the bottom floor?
So many variations of the Hiss morphology.
Over here? I just vaguely remember there was like a door I didn't ever notice. Oh, maybe it's over here. Oh, good night, Nutsy. Are you awake? I'm going to bed. I'm just about done, honestly. Oh no, was there not actually a door? I must have just been thinking of the door that goes into the thing was red. But it's not a matter of it needing security clearance, I don't think. It's just locked. Bots. I thought there was a door back here or something for some reason. I misremembered. Already checked that.
Hello.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. There's nothing else in this spot, I don't think. Been playing Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. Yeah, I kind of wanted to get that game, but then I heard some pretty iffy things about it and held off. Might be a good pickup for a sale or something. Hey, wake up. You don't get to sleep if I don't. Ooh, you don't look so good. She looks like her eyes are painted on. That's a rough look. Hey, lady. Are you dead?